Is Zbcn presenting an opportunity right now that could be very, very life-changing down the road? We'll discuss that in today's video, but remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Before I get into the video, for anyone that's looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. But getting into the video, so first off, if we check out the bubbles maps here, we can see that most of these coins are green. So on the day, it's a pretty good day in the overall crypto market, but Zbcn isn't performing like most of these coins right here, right? And we see time and time again where when the market is down, Zbcn explodes. When the market is up, Zbcn cools down. It pulls back a little bit. So that's what we're currently seeing. I'm going to pull up the charts in just a second here. If we check out, XRP, which is up 10% in the last 24 hours, whereas XLM is up 6.5% in the last 24 hours, right? Sitting at a $10 billion market cap. And then we go over to Zbcn here, and we see that it is actually down just under 8% in the last 24 hours. The volume, surprisingly, is up 61% though, but the market cap is currently sitting at $126.5 million market cap with a price of 0.0016. Now, I've talked about a potential correction multiple times in my last couple Zbcn video. Again, I'm going to get a little bit deeper into the charts and you guys will know what I mean. So to me, this isn't really unexpected, the pullback that we're seeing right now. But if anything, this does present a buying opportunity for anyone that's been looking to get into Zbcn here. Now we can see that they've got a lot of exchanges, but they're still missing the top big players like Binance and Coinbase. And eventually, maybe one day those listings will come and the price will just skyrocket. We can see the community sentiment over here is 86% of people are actually bullish on this thing. What did this person say five hours ago? They said Zbcn, nice mini drop this morning to buy more again. Thanks, just DCA guys, fill up those bags. When it's gonna explode, you will be thanking me. So people remain extremely bullish here on this thing. A day ago, this person said, I'm bullish on Zbcn. I'm reading over to the top right, just in case you guys are wondering where I am reading for. Top right of the screen, right? But anyways, if we come over here to X, this person says, me when Zbcn is at $10 by 2030. You never know. You really know. Matter of fact, I'm curious, at $10, where would the market cap be for Zbcn? I'm going to pull up the coin perspective in just a second, actually, because I'm curious about that. But as you can tell, most people don't seem to care about the current price action. If we actually get back into X for a second here, this person says Zbcn is averaging about 200 new holders a day right now. Expect that to double or triple with the new listings and upcoming news, 1000%. So people aren't afraid of the current price action. And when it comes to investing in crypto in particular, you have to be unbothered, actually. Like this person wrote an hour ago, I remain unbothered by Zbcn. That's a sort of mentality that you have to have when it comes to investing in crypto, to be perfectly honest here. Let's go over to the charts and then see where the price would be if Zbcn was to reach the price of $10. All right. Now, looking at this, so this is Trade Assist. You can find this down below, let you know when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening and when's a good time to buy and sell crypto, okay? We are still in this bullish momentum that was fired on April 28th. A bearish one has not fired yet, but we can actually see this massive wick to the downside that actually just happened. This thing came all the way down to 0012, so all the way down to right there, right? And it bounced back, and right now it's sitting at 0016. Now, as you can see in this chart, I already have this line drawn in. Let's remove this indicator here. I have this line drawn in that I drew in quite a while back, and I did mention how there is a scenario where I could see Zbcn retest this area down here at 0.0010 before continuing its next move towards the upside. And we came kind of close, but not really. We'll see what ends up happening over the next couple of days. Again, once when the market is going up, Zbcn tends to unfortunately gone the opposite direction. Market comes down, Zbcn takes off. So it's quite interesting. If you play this thing right, you can make money on both sides. This is actually quite an interesting one to trade here. But yeah, things are looking okay to me. It's still remaining above 0010, so still moving in the right direction, even though that nasty wick towards the downside looked quite brutal. And this is why when it comes to crypto, always take profits. If you did head in with me around like a $75 million markup, you had multiple times to, take out your initial investment. If you wanted to, let the rest ride. All depends on your trading strategy. Nothing here is financial advice, once again. So make sure you guys take care of your own portfolio and take profits on the way up, not only when it comes to Zbcn, but when it comes to just any coin in the crypto space, because you never know when the pullback is going to happen, right? And sometimes the pullback could be kind of vicious. Now, if we go over here to the coin perspective and check this out, what will the price of Zbcn be if it was to reach $10? That'll give it a market cap of 786 billion. So that's pretty up there. That'll give it a market cap that's higher than Ethereum, and Ethereum's number 2. And that'll give it an upside of over 6,000x. Like, that would just be incredible. Now, is that likely to happen? Probably not. That's probably just way too bullish. How about we get through like the price of 10 cents first? Like, let's at least get to 10 cents before we can start talking about like $10. And that'll give it a market cap of 7.9 billion, and that's a 60x from where the price is at right now. Those are pretty great returns if you ask me. Those are life-changing returns for some investors, depending on how much money you put into this thing. If we check out the altcoin season index here, we're currently at 33 out of 100, so nowhere near a altcoin season. But when we do get to a altcoin season, something like Zbcn that's sitting at a market cap of like 125 million is probably going to really take off, especially when more and more people become aware of it. Continues to build hype, continues to build. All these great things start happening with the project, more exchange listings, like the Binance and the Coinbase, then yeah, I expect this thing to completely run. But what I want to know is how many of you think that a $10 Zbcn is actually realistic? Let me know in the comment section down below. And what is your price target on Zbcn? And by the way, are you guys worried about the current price action? Did you buy the dip? Do you plan on buying the dip at certain levels, maybe the 0.0010? Again, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'm very curious to hear all of your thoughts. All right, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have, and until next time, take care.